We are live. We are live. Guess what, y'all? This is Live at 5 with Byron and Rachel. We have something special for you all. We invite you all to join us. We know that we're kicking it off. It might take a couple minutes. We know that we didn't announce this either. So, this is the official announcement that School Psych AI every Friday, as best we can, we will try to go live at 5. We promise that we will give advance notice next time. But the good news is it's 5 o'clock every Friday. And the live at fives, we are going to be doing Feedback Fridays. Rachel, you want to talk about what Feedback Fridays is?
Sure. First of all, I just love a good alliteration. And so I wanted to put those two things together. But yeah, one of our core values is getting feedback from people that are using the platform, from you all. And so we want to make time and space to talk about feedback that we've seen, kind of what our action steps were, get some new feedback, and just continuing that loop to make it as best as possible for everybody. So this is the space to do that and talk about updates and get even more feedback. And Byron is also going to go over how to provide feedback if that's something you're unfamiliar with. So
Yeah,
that's the purpose.
absolutely. Thanks, Rachel. And because it's Friday, this is going to be a good time. It's going to be a short time too. So, as always, if you're here, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, please drop a hey in the chat. Let us know you're here. We can't see the names, but if you're comfortable, please feel free to put your name, where you're from, just wave, send us some good energy inside the chat as well. Okay, so because it's Friday, we're going to get right into it. And so the structure of this, we're building it out. But what we're thinking is we will have a glow and a grow. And a glow is something that has been going very well. It's a shining moment for us. And then a grow is an opportunity for us to grow collectively. And Rachel, does it sound okay if we get started with a glow?
Yeah, let's start off with some glows.
All right, Rachel, the number one glow that I have for School Psych AI is you, our fellow school psychologists and those who have been tapped into the platform. Listen, our community has been awesome. If you're here, if you're listening, please give yourselves a round of applause. Drop some of the clap emojis inside the chat. But our community on Facebook is 9.2 thousand members on across Instagram. Where over 1,000. It's like 1,700. Aside from just the numbers, it's the community, the learning, the ability to want to like help our fellow school psychologists out. And that has just been like you can't buy that. And that has been so impactful. So for me, it's been our ability to grow an amazing community. Rachel, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, just I have to throw our hashtag in school psych fam. I mean, just that community has been really amazing to see. Just getting feedback and hearing shout outs, how using school psych AI has been going for you has been super helpful and really fun to see. So yeah, just growing that school psych fam has been really, really fun.
Yeah, and now I do want to share one thing. So, to really demonstrate the power of our community, and I always say our purpose for this to be a community-based platform and get input every step of the way. And one of the things that we did is we did a Facebook poll for our community, simply saying community input needed. What feature do you want to see added next? And I'm going to share my screen because if you haven't got a chance to see this yet, like you're legit not gonna believe this unless like you see it. So I'm gonna share my screen so that you can actually see what it is, and it's the results of this Facebook poll. And let me zoom in just a little bit so that you all can see. And inside of this poll, I don't know if that zoomed in. It's not. Let me zoom in, but I'll explain it. So The features that we put, it was between automated report templates, a data visualizer, a FBA BIP generator, a social storage generator. Then there were some additional ones added on. And we had, this is it, y'all, 1,000, over 1,000 responses, y'all. Like that's remarkable. And it really demonstrates the power of our community. And this is also feedback, right? To where we're hearing, we're seeing. If you look at the comments, it's helping us to see like what we need to do to continue growing as a platform. Rachel, anything you want to add to that?
I think just to echo the how remarkable it was to see that many votes on a Facebook poll. That was the first time I had seen over 1,000 on a group page like that. So, yeah, just thank you for all of the feedback and adding some additional choices to the poll too. Just getting that feedback is super super helpful.
Absolutely. And the truth is, while that's great, it's a ton of votes. It would be a waste of time and honestly meaningless if we didn't do anything with that. And so we'll save that with some of the things that we have coming up. But we're gonna take action with that feedback. And so that's a big, big glow that we have. Another glow that we have, and then we'll get into some of the grows. But before we do, I want to check in if you're listening to this very first, technically second, but the first time we're calling it our Live at 5 Feedback Fridays. Give us a wave. Let us know you're here. Drop something inside the chat. Let us know, where you're from. Anything that you want to put in the chat. So that would be awesome. Okay, so another glow that we have is some of the feedback that we got is okay, how do we do this? We need demos, we need tutorials. And so I want to show you all a feature that we were able to add inside of the platform. And I am going to share my screen once again so that everyone can see. And my platform might look a little bit different from yours, but just stay with me. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Boom. Okay. So inside of the School Psych AI platform, we added this feature, Rachel, that's called video tutorials. And we added a number of video tutorials. It's a playlist so that you can really learn and see how to best utilize the platform. So if you click video tutorials, you can see we're live right here. Uh, it takes you to our YouTube page. And then if you click playlist right there, tutorials, I'll pause that. In fact, let me go back one. If you click view full playlist, that's what I want you to click. Click view full playlist. These are all tutorial videos that we have, demos. So you see the most recent one, how to quickly redact student information inside the platform. We give you a full welcome video demo, how to get started, creating prompts, how to summarize reports, a video on our prompt playbook. And as best we can, we will add to this on a weekly basis, maybe more. That way you can always be learning and growing with this. Rachel, anything you want to add?
I think it's just going to be really helpful to have it right within the platform. Everyone can access the School Psych AI YouTube channel, but to have that button directly in the platform, if you want to learn more about it or see it in action, some of those demos are really helpful. And if there's a specific demo you want to see, that's part of our feedback is letting us know what you want to see. So if there's a specific tutorial, we're happy to build that out and create it and add it to our tutorial video button.
Absolutely. We will, and we'll do that, right? Because that's what having a community is. And if it's something that you all need to learn, we'll do our best to go there as well. Okay. Um, anything else? Should we keep moving? All right,
I
let's
just,
keep moving. Good.
yeah.
Okay. anyone in the chat. I know it's Friday. I know it's short notice, but drop a wave inside the chat if you're here. If you're on YouTube, let us know. Okay, so we'll go over some of the areas for growth for us. So some of the grows. Again, having a community and providing feedback has been super impactful for us. And some of the things that we learned are okay. Like the information we learn is going to help us to put out a better product, a better platform, so that we can reach our mission. One of the things, just off the break, is Sophia's ability to provide accurate qualitative descriptors. And with large language models, it involves a level of reasoning. And that is an area to where we are continuously looking to improve, so that we could provide accurate descriptors and interpretations. And so we have some things based on you all's feedback, which has been super helpful over as we continue growing, to address that area of need. We want to start off by making it more accurate. And then we have some very exciting things coming. And so I don't want to get too far ahead, but we have some really dope stuff that I just stay tuned and stay with us. And you all have been so patient along the way. Please continue being patient. What I do want to show you is how to provide feedback to us. So whether it's interpretations, qualitative descriptors, or Sophia's not getting something right, how we can know and how we can take that information and knowledge and continue making it more impactful. As I pull this up, I'll pause. If there's any questions or anything. Rachel, anything you want to add to that?
I just want to highlight it's kind of funny as school psychologists we're so data driven, and so having the feedback is helping us to be data driven as well.
Yeah.
Being behind the scenes at School Psych AI, so I just saw that and that resonated with me.
Oh, absolutely. Like it's helping us to be super data driven for sure. Okay. So what I want to show you all is at least three ways to provide feedback to us. The number one way to provide feedback, and we actually haven't talked about it that much, but we have a built in feedback mechanism system. So you put in a prompt, and here's on the low, one of my favorite prompts: double check for accuracy. And then Sophia can double check. And so Sophia just double check for accuracy. Here's what you can do: the thumbs up or thumbs down is actually a feedback system. As an example, if you click the thumbs up, provide additional feedback. And what's going to happen as you input feedback, our internal team will be able to see this feedback and then sort from grows and glows, and then take that feedback to continuously improve our system. What does that look like? Hey, this was a great interpretation, and then click submit. See, it went super fast, but it was loading. It might have been hidden by the logo, and then it accepted. Excellent right there. But then let's say that, and one of the reasons why I had to say double check for accuracy, Sophia didn't get it quite right with this one. So I might do a thumbs down. And when you do a thumbs down, you have an opportunity. What was the issue with the response? How could it be improved? And then you might say Sophia gave an inaccurate descriptor. And then if you want it, you could even add the correct descriptors directly here so that our internal team could have that. And then we could at some point work on the knowledge base of building Sophia. But then you're going to click submit. That feedback has been submitted. So right there, built into the platform, easy ways to provide both grows and glows into the system. Rachel, anything you want to add to that?
I don't think so. It was pretty clear, pretty easy to use.
All right. Rachel, you want me to keep rolling, or do you want to share the other ways to provide feedback too?
You just keep rolling.
All right, let's keep rolling. So the two other ways, on social media, send us, I'll say send me a DM. I don't want to put Rachel out there and you all start flooding Rachel's DMs, but send me a DM. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, X, aka Twitter, TikTok, across all social media platforms, School Psych AI. Send a DM. If you've sent me a DM, you know I respond as quickly as I can. And then aside from social media, the other way to provide feedback is through email, onboarding at schoolpsych.ai. That's onboarding at schoolpsych.ai. And we will do our absolute best to respond as quickly as we can, resolve any outstanding issues too. You all have been super patient with us. Also understanding that we have a very small team. So we're responding as quickly as we can in real time. Trying to resolve issues and put out a great product. Again, which is why having a community is it's just essential. It's just key because we're 3 months old. Believe it or not, we're 3 months old and we're genuinely growing in real time. So thank you all. Rachel, is there anything else?
I think just to highlight if there's another way to provide feedback, um, like through the platform, is there that chat feature that
Yes.
maybe you could model that too?
Awesome. Let's do it. Okay. And then the last feature that we have, which is actually a pretty cool feature, it's called Intercom. And you might not have seen it, or you might have seen it and not known what it is, but it's this purple box in the bottom right hand corner. It's called Intercom, and it's a great way to get in contact with us. And so you see, this is me, that's Ed, our CTO. And then what you can do is send a message, right? Do, do, do. And this is going to be weird because it's going to go directly to me. So this will be great for you all to see. So I need help. And look, it's funny because our team is actually gonna see that and be like, wait, yeah, I just got so the notifications come directly to me. And so as that happened, as I hit enter, I got a notification saying that I need help. And then I think someone from our team might be responding to that. It was assigned to me. So that's funny. They're gonna see a message from Byron and they assigned it to Byron. So that's kind of wow. But that's how it works. And we're getting these messages, we're engaging in real time, and that's a great way to provide feedback, to communicate with us and say, hey, this isn't working, and we can address it right there in real time. The other thing with this, we hope that you stay with us for as long as we are here. But if you say, hey, this isn't, if you're a premium user and you're like, you know what, I tried it, but this isn't for me, this is in this moment how you cancel as well. Just send us a message saying, hey, I want to cancel, and we could get that canceled for you. We are building out the ability to cancel under profile, and you'll be able to do that. But this is a direct way to get in touch with us. So, Intercom, social media, DMs, instant messages, or direct messages, email, onboarding at schoolpsych.ai. Like, and I'm available. Like I've hopped on Google Meets, I've hopped on Zooms right away to resolve issues. I want to make myself as accessible as possible. I know that tech it's tech, and that means it doesn't always work, and that we'll have to work through things, and that's okay. Uh, I want to provide the best customer service and make sure that we're resolving issues as they come up. So, Rachel, you got anything else?
I don't think so. That was a good summary of all the different ways people can provide feedback, and I think modeling it is really helpful too, just to see it in action.
Yeah, absolutely. So you all live at 5. And so I think this is a good time, like less than 20 minutes. We invite you to join us next Friday, same time, same place, live at 5 for Feedback Fridays. Until then, take care, everyone.